There I am, and good morning. Good morning. I'm so excited. This is my first scheduled tea time with you, and I'm I'm just so thrilled that you're here. I got so excited that I almost forgot to make tea. So I just ran into my kitchen and made some peppermint tea from Stash, and I'm drinking out of this beautiful Emma Bridgwater mug that my mother-in-law ordered for me for Christmas one year. It's I don't I think it might be hand painted. Let me see. Sometimes you can tell if there's like printing stuff. This is probably it might have been hand painted. It might have been sort of transferware. It almost looks like there are layers on it. Like, it almost looks like she's transferred certain images and then sort of layered them up. And I'm sure it wasn't Emma Bridgewater herself, but somebody on her talented staff that made this. And what I love is that they spelled my name right. I wonder if they spelled my name wrong a couple times before they got it right, before they sent it off. I really enjoy a peppermint tea. One time, I had a friend in college who peppermint tea was the thing that always made her excited and happy. Like, it could always cheer her up. Um, she she loved the movie Love Potion Number 9, and she loved peppermint tea, and so she was we would all 6 of us roommates would, if she needed cheering up, we'd all watch Love Potion Number 9 with her and drink peppermint tea. So, good memories with that. Okay, this is we're doing this little live get together with tea time. I think we're going to do it every morning at 8, but we'll see. I think 8 o'clock is not always going to work with my schedule, so I will let you know. But for today, it does work, and I'm thrilled to be here. I woke up early, probably around like 4:50 this morning. I didn't get great sleep because I was so excited to come to our little tea time. Today, I want to so this is basically just a show and tell. We're not doing anything too crazy, but I want to show you first. Somebody asked me on my brownies video, they asked, why on earth, like, don't these burn in the oven, these binder clips? And in fact, no, they do not. And I'm so excited. This is like, I was so happy. It was Sky something. It's in the comments on my brownies post. The brownies post is a short. So if you're looking for it, it's over there. I might make a longer one, a slightly longer one as a non-short, just so that my voice is slowed down in the short. I had to speed up my voice, and my mom actually texted and said, slow down and open your throat when you talk. So thank you, Mom. And it was actually, I was speaking just normally, but in order to get the voiceover to match up with the video, because I thought the video was like 2 minutes. And in fact, I had my daughter watch the video and I said, how long do you think that video is? And she was like, I don't know, like a minute and a half. And I was like, nope, it's 3.5 minutes. So I had to shrink it down quite a bit. And so when I did, I didn't want to re-record my voiceover. So I just like sped up my voice so that it didn't sound like a chipmunk. There's a way you can there's a button you can click so that it doesn't distort your voice. Anyway, I I think I might do a longer version of that video right now. Like I said, in the shorts, if you want to find it. But in the video, okay. I actually have a plate of brownies here because I am going to show you how to turn these, first of all, amazing brownies, just like they are. They stay in the pan like that. I'm going to show you how to turn these into, not in this episode, it's an episode coming up. but I'm going to show you how to turn these into little petit fours, like those little cakes that are frosted and all glossy. They're so beautiful, really easy to make with these particular brownies. And these brownies are really easy to make. And so check out that video. I will put it in the link. I'll put the link in the description below. And I think I will post a longer version. But first I need to photograph these brownies so that they look nice for the photo and the thumbnail and all that. But getting back to these binder clips, someone asked me if they burn in the oven. And actually, this was something that I tried out when I was a food blogger back in 2008, 2009. I did that for a few years. But in the early days, I used a pan similar to this, but it was a silicone pan. And when you so it was I don't think they make the silicone pans anymore for baking. People I think maybe it was a problematic with chemicals or something like that cooking into the food. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, the parchment paper that I would use in the silicone baking pan would have a really hard time, and it would like flip in and fall in. It still does it on these, but not quite as bad. And so I needed a solution. And I had bought all these like really pretty clips. So the the theme on my website was like the color theme, and the graphic design on my website had these like blue and beige and brown stripes. It was really pretty. And then, so that was on my website. And then one day I found binder clips that like matched my website. And I was like, well, I have to have those. So I had them. And then I was looking for a solution for keeping the parchment paper from falling into the batter on this cheesecake I was making. And so I tried using the binder clips and it worked. I tried it out. That's what food bloggers do. We try it out before we pass it along so that, uh, you know what's up ahead, so that you know what's coming. Anyways, back to these brownies. What I'm going to do when I pull these out, first I'm going to refrigerate these. Then when I slice them, first of all, they are going to slice beautifully. And then I'm going to put raspberry jam in between the layers. And then it's like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the brownie and flip it over. There's a lot of extra, when you do it this way, there are a lot of extra scraps, which is great because then you have a little snack while you're making your food. And then what you do is you make a ganache. Ganache is so easy. I'll show you how to make that too. I'm sorry I'm talking about all the things I'm going to show you, but I'm not. Anyway, this is our little jam session in the morning so that we can connect. And I hope that you'll let me know what sounds good to you. Anyway, beautiful brownies. I will make them soon and I will get right on that. Also, this is kind of accountability for me so that if I tell you I'm going to do something, I better do it. Otherwise, I have to take this video down. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. And then that's my tea bag from earlier. Okay, another thing I wanted to show you is this really cool thing. It's a calligraphy set. How many of you have ever wanted to do calligraphy? I have wanted to do it pretty much my whole life. And I would see those practice things where people would practice. And I thought, wow, that looks so fun, but it looks like a lot of work. And I don't think I'd be good at that. And so I had some negative beliefs that were preventing me from trying it. But then one day I saw this it was on Instagram. So this girl, she has this company called The Written Word, which I love. I love the name of her. I love the name of her business. It's so beautiful. And so I kind of wish this was new, but in a way it's better that it's not new, because if it were new, you wouldn't even know if I like using it. But I do like using it and I use it a lot. So I'm going to open it up. It's hang on. I have a couple of things in here, a couple of extra things I've added. One is I have this little bag with an eyedropper because sometimes that's helpful for ink. This comes with an ink bottle. Oh, wow. I don't even have everything it comes with in here. The most important thing is this. And actually, more to the point, the most really important thing is this right here. This little brass, um, this little brass thing. It is called, oh gosh. I want to get that to focus. Come on, focus. There we go. Oh, it just wants to keep focusing on my face. There we go. Okay, so this brass thing right here, it allows me, here, I'll show you. So let's say if I were writing, we're gonna have so much B-roll. Whenever I shoot one of these videos, whatever you guys think is interesting, I will take those things that I've shown that are interesting, and then I'll either make a short video or a long video, whatever you want, to then go more into depth and to show you how I'm using the things. And also, I might, after this goes live, and if it ends up being fun and there's usable stuff in here, what I'll do is I will add B-roll, and then you can, like, I'll shorten the video, make it more, cut it down into more bite-sized pieces, and then I will show you how to do things. And then I'll use B-roll while I'm talking about them. Okay, so basically what you do, I don't know if you can imagine this. Ugh. All right, when I get my camera, I will one day have a very, like one day when I figure out how to do live streaming, I'll have more than one camera, and I'll be able to show you how to do stuff like this all the time. It'll be so fun. I can't wait. Now, so basically if I'm writing, when you're writing regular, like that, your hand is covering what you're doing. So it works really well if you're just using a ballpoint pen, you can't see and it doesn't matter and you're good at writing. So you don't really need your hand turned and tipped out of the way. But this, when you're writing calligraphy, you kind of have to you have to really watch what you're doing. So this little thing allows you to angle the pen just so that you can see better, your hands kind of out of the way. I love it. And actually, I had this boyfriend in college that used pens, like pen and ink like this, all the time, and he was so talented. I had a big crush on him. But he had crushes on other people of another gender. So that one didn't work out. But man, he was cute. I thought he looked like George Clooney. Okay, let's see. I'm going to show you something. One more thing. I'm going to show you something that I want to show you. Let's see. Ooh. It's a little project I'm working on. Maybe we'll do marbleized paper another time. But yeah, let's talk about marbleized paper like in like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. If you think we should talk about marbleized paper tomorrow, put it in the chat. So I'm going to show you some things that I've been doing with this pen and then with this ink. Let's see. I have this other ink like this. Okay. So this ink is pretty good as far as metallic inks go. And I like it a lot. So I will show you what I'm using. I'm using this. It's just called M Calligraphy ink, and it has this calligraphy M on it. Let's see, get it up there. There. Can you see that? Perfect. Okay. that ink was pretty good. I found it at Michael's. So I have this idea for a cookbook that I would like to make. And it's about 11sies. 11sies is tea that you have at 11. And so what I did, rather than just like scribble down notes, I did that at first and it just doesn't feel as inspiring. So what I did was I started writing down different recipe ideas. So classic fruit scones, American style scones, cheddar scones, and on it goes. So I made all these different cards as a way to inspire myself for the book that I'm writing. And then this is under the heading of cream tea. And then each card, well, like each heading, like each section has a different card. So like this, brunch, oh, like that. And then simple cakes. You really have to like get it. It's like you have to go up to the camera and then let the camera know. There it goes. And now it's in focus. Anyway, so this was really fun to do. That is a cookbook that I'm working on currently, but not very consistently. So I'll have to get right on that. And anyway, so I made all these cards and it was really cool. It was a cool synchronicity because I made them all and I was really pleased with them. And then I needed a box or something. And then I just happened to look down and there was this box from one of those Fraser fir candles that smells awesome. My husband is pretty obsessed with those. And anyway, it fits exactly in. So that is something I'm working on. And what do you do? I'd love to know what you do when you want to be inspired. That's one of the ways that I try to get inspired and have creativity about something. This is my new thing because I did not used to be like this. Not always, but sometimes. Anyway, what I'm trying to do now going forward is I slow down and I try to make whatever I'm doing while I'm doing it a whole part of the whole thing. More in I guess, to use a buzzword, it's just mindfulness, right? I don't even like that. So, but just full presence. When I'm doing anything, I'm now trying, this is a new commitment. I'm trying to now be more fully present to do certain things rather than doing them so that I can get something else done. Or, if I haven't even written the proposal yet, but I had a lot of joy just writing these. Now, writing these is not going to publish a book, but there's something very intentional and meaningful about doing it that way, because why are we always living to get to the main event when right now, each moment is the main event? Okay. I think this was a lovely tea. I hope that you all have a wonderful day. As far as I know, I will be back here at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, Pacific Daylight Time. And I would love to see you tomorrow as well. I'm going to I'm going to try again to put up an actual poster on the community tab on my channel so that you can see upcoming events and know when they're happening. But for now, I will see you tomorrow at 8. I can't wait to see you. And thanks for being here. Thanks for being an amazing first subscriber to my channel. Finally, I have 45 subscribers now. I'm really excited. And already YouTube is just making my life so much better. I don't quite know why, but there's something about taking action that then the feelings when you take the action and then you feel excited and about it, something, I don't know, momentum builds. And I'm really excited because I've got some real momentum building and anyway, can't wait to meet some of you when you appear on my channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful Thursday.